Yeah, well, the screen's also messed up, so.
Yeah. I said the difference we changed color last week. Was it last week? Whichever.
They said they recommend plugging the TV there's no easy way. But in this lighting, I look a lot tanner than you.
Any lighting, even in the dark, you look tanner than me. That's adorable.
I still look good.
Hi, I'm Julie.
I'm Melissa.
This is Stitching at the Cabin. Today's Wednesday, July 8th, 2020. And if it's not, we'll just pretend it is because you won't know any different unless I went way the wrong way.
That's true.
Yeah.
No one knows. We can just make it up every time.
Today is July 26th, 2087.
Yep.
Don't I look amazing for my age?
Exactly. We could do that.
We has lots of stuff,
No,
although
we don't.
somebody accidentally forgot the main piece de resistance. I'm super sad. I love to see the progress, and I'm really sad.
Because it was off of the Q snap from last time when I showed it. It's the Christmas afghan because I'm doing Jolly July. And so when I went to work on it, it was off the Q snap. I'm like, okay, where am I going to put the Q snap now? You know, because it's always like I get angry about it. And I was like, you know what? Why don't you just work on something that you want to work on? Like, just work on the part you want to work on. You don't have to follow. I mean, you shouldn't go counting a lot because you're not good at that. But, like, you know, do whatever you want to do. I was like, cool, I'll do whatever I want to do. So I worked on the letters. And so I put it right in the middle and worked on the giant P.
I want to see that.
Yeah, you don't get to see it.
You guys are going to get to see it because she's going to film it and inject it, flavor inject it right in there. But I don't get to see it till you guys see it. So I guess we all see it at the same time, but
Kinda.
I'm special. I should get to see it in advance.
That's too bad. I'm
Do
sorry.
you want me to ooh and ah now?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at those letters. Wow. Actually, I'm thinking about, I'm going to spin the during the week thing, but I'm giving myself the right to reject what it spins and just work on Afghan because you and Audrey are going to kick my butt and I really need to work on it. It is Jolly July.
Claire.
I don't know. If it's been something I really want to work on, then I'll do the thing I really want to work on. But, just saying.
I don't like this plan.
I might object to the wheel and do whatever I want.
I don't like this plan.
I like this plan. So, I have whips. You sort of have whips. There's some haul. Oh, I was going to tell you that I was on 123 Stitch and I was going to see if they had the 11x17 Q-snap and see if you wanted it. They don't have it.
Yeah, since you
They're
never talked to me
sold out
about it,
of
I'm going to
stuff.
guess
Yeah.
they don't have it.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with the pandemic. I don't mean COVID, I mean long dog. The pandemic thing. 'Cause a lot of people are starting that, so like cones are gone, like the ecru cone is gone.
Got you.
And I think the bigger Q-snap is gone, and you know.
Gotcha.
I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I think.
I got you.
I was watching Musings with Julian before I came up here. I didn't get to finish it, so I haven't commented, but I was going to comment if you're watching. Where did you find that tacky bob? How'd you find the tacky bob? I was impressed. You held it up and I was like, tacky bob. And you didn't even say anything. You're just like, yeah, I have a tacky
Maybe
bob.
she's had
and
it
put
for a
back
long
down.
time.
No, it was in her haul section. So I'm like, where did you get that?
You just look like a liar. You're like, man, you can't get him anywhere. And then she's like, I got another tacky bob.
Yeah, this is like my 60th tacky bob. And no, I don't know how many she has, but she's just like another tacky bob and set it down. I was like, ah. But I didn't want to comment because I would have started the comment tonight, then I wouldn't be able to finish till tomorrow morning, and then it would have been all awkward. So maybe I'll comment tomorrow. Maybe I won't. Sometimes I get lazy and I don't comment. But if you're watching, I would like to know where you got your tacky bob, just out of curiosity. I mean, I just got mine, but just curious. You may even have said, but I was still working and I was slightly distracted. And when I looked up and you were holding a tacky bob, I was like, what? And then I started really paying attention. But I mean, the frame stuff was beautiful. Musings with Jillian. She just framed two gorgeous pieces. A Mirabilia and, well, Mirabilia Mermaid. I think the other one's a Mirabilia too, but it's not a mermaid. I don't know. Like I said, I was working. I look up, ooh, pretty. I look back down. I I tried to listen, but somebody also was charging the headphone earpluggy things, so she had her computer on full blast, and so I bumped my sound up, and I'm trying to listen to Jillian and Stitch and Mommy, and I can't hear it because her dance drama
my
is
classical
happening.
music that was on level 2 was interrupting.
No, you're watching some drama stuff.
It was a ballet episode.
It was
all ballet.
Like, what's that Dance Moms? The thing where there's so much drama because the kids are in dance, and then that woman is in charge of the dance. Abby, is that her name? I don't
know what you're talking about.
Watch it, so
it was
I
just
don't know.
classical music. It was not classical music.
She's full
okay,
of
but
lies.
it was on like level 2, and I had subtitles on, so I couldn't hear them talking. So I was reading what they were saying. Yeah, she is a liar.
And then, so we have to spinny winnie, and then there's other, and now I've just added a wedding category, so other wedding, not even the same anymore. So we should do stuff.
Let's do it.
Okay.
This is my Afghan.
Wow!
Okay guys, here is the Afghan. It actually shows up really well in video, the color change, because there's 3 or 4 different colors in the P. And you just can't really tell, but actually on camera, you can tell pretty well, which is kind of nice. So this is going to be the giant P in the piece. And so I just, put the Q snap on right there. Instead of, finishing all this like I was going to. Nah, we're going to just work on that. So I did. There's the Afghan. Whoop.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm gonna start the Chatelaine only because the keto's so far behind me I might pull a muscle, so I want to get through more video before I have to go to the emergency room. As always, I never get as much as I want done, but I'm not an O. Just stick that in there so you can see better. I'm still working in the box. I did more specialty stitches. I did the blue. Are they roads? I think they're road stitches.
I almost said rose, which is kind of interesting. I didn't know why.
That would be an interesting stitch.
But see, I was like USBing with you.
So
it wasn't quite right, but close.
Yeah. So I just need to finish working my way around that, and then there's like another color that goes in there, and then I get to do weird stuff in the middle and stuff on the outsides, and then it's done. Done stamp. I make that sound easy, huh? Yeah, it's still gonna be a while.
You almost whipped around and hurt me.
I need work to not be busy. What?
Do it again.
Did you?
No, I just I forgot on yours. I like to get really up close on what you're doing because you do have specialty stitches. That way people can see your specials. They can see how special you are.
The birds are entertained by that. The
peekaboo?
Well, some of them. Tango not so much. Tango puts his little, the cockatoo, he puts his little crest up. He's like, oh. There's 2 words you can't say to Tango. Well, some people can. There's 2 words
4
we
words.
can't. Okay, 2 phrases. Good point. She saved my butt a couple times today with things. 2 phrases we cannot say to Tango. We cannot say step up, which is how you ask a bird to get onto your hands. Everybody else can say it, but oddly when we say it...
And then he goes into fight mode.
Yeah.
He starts flapping his wings and he looks at you. Really? 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 Really?
Yeah, he doesn't want to step up. If he's on the floor and I say step up, he'll step up.
Because birds don't like the floor.
Yeah, he doesn't like the floor. And then you also can't say peekaboo.
Is that 2 words? I mean, I guess that maybe isn't 2 words. It's
like peek-a-boo.
Yeah, which is probably like 1 word. So.
I went to take him out of the cage the other night and I can't pick him up, but if I roll his ring stand in there and open his little balcony, he wobbles out and hops on it and waits, and then I push him and I say make train noises. I'm like chugga 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 doo doo through the kitchen and into the living room. I made a mistake. He climbed on it and I reached up to close the balcony, which I don't normally do, and he freaked out and he threw himself on the floor, and then he was running around like a little chicken with his head cut off, and somebody else had to pick him up. Fortunately, Dad was down there and he was laughing. He picked up.
So now you know, don't close the balcony if he doesn't expect you to close the balcony.
Nope.
No multitasking with that bird.
No, he's really sensitive. Hi. Hi. That's what it sounds like. Hi.
It's very scary. And he gets more and more aggressive with it. Like his voice stays the same, but his body language changes. It gets closer. Hi. Hi! Like, if you don't pet him, he's gonna bite soft skin.
And if he ticks or if he laughs, you're gonna die.
That's a sound. Don't do that.
You're in trouble. You're in big trouble.
And we pause the TV, everyone on the sofa freaks out, we all back away.
Except Steve. He's okay with Steve. Steve can handle it.
Steve's like, oh, he's fine. And then Tango starts charging his hands and he's like, Tango, you're okay.
And then he calms him right down and he's fine. But
cockatoos are just known for 0 to 100 to 0.
Insane. Anyway, you people that don't like birds are like, shut up and show us stuff. Okay.
You want to see my afghan?
Show them your afghan, Alyssa. Alright. Keto. Moish.
Look at her head. Is that a flower in her hair?
Okay, I was gonna talk about that because I got there yesterday and I was like, why does she have a white spot in her head? Like, peekaboo. What's going on with her? And I'm sitting back here, so I can't see well enough to see. I'm like, why is she? I don't see any white spots. Why does she have a white spot? What are you looking at?
This. That is a giant
wow.
freaking loop.
Yeah, I got a big old loop there. I don't know.
I'd never noticed it before.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
but
sorry.
We'll ignore that. Shh. No loop. So I got up when I was done stitching, and I walked over there, and I was like, what is it? It's like a pearl. I can't really say that. But
a pearl? Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually got pretty excited about that. Look, there's a pearl.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that until... I think that's what's cool about cross-stitch is you can really love a picture and then you start stitching it and, it takes you so long to do such a small area. You're like, what's this? Yep. Oh, I didn't notice that before.
You gonna take a picture of that?
Yeah, I guess.
The tensioners should be here. I'm still here. Peekaboo. The tensioners should be here Friday? What day is the 10th? Today's the 8th, 9th, 10th. Yeah, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So... it'll be interesting to see if... I haven't been able to try it because if I pull on one side and the other side, now I can't tell the tension. I've tried pushing my nose, but my head hits it, and...
Here.
You hold one side and I'll hold one side, and that's still wobbly.
But you know what? You and I never tried doing...
Yeah, we never tried rolling it together.
I can help you roll it after this if you want. I'll sacrifice some stitching time to help you re-roll.
I'm sort of getting used to it being...
That sounds like a bad relationship. That's alright. I mean, I just make it work.
I'm used to it.
In.
I still like the scroll frame. I've just had a real tough time adjusting between the neck pain and the back pain and the...
It's been traumatic.
But I like it. We'll see if the tensioners help at all.
You didn't bring a pen up here, did you?
I don't think so, but I may have one in the closet. What?
Nah, it's okay. I just keep thinking of more things I wanted to ask them in relation to wedding, and I won't remember them all. But that's probably better for you if I don't remember them all.
Put a note in your phone.
Oh, yeah.
But talk to... What's her face?
No, she's unhelpful.
Whoa, what was I gonna say? Sunday. Jamocha Sunday.
I had it. It was good.
And she tortured me by saying she had it and I didn't. Sunday, she did come over. She wasn't feeling well, so she didn't come over as early as she was going to, and I was a little worried she wasn't gonna come over at all, but she did. And there's a whole lot of noise outside the store. I don't know what's going on out there.
You want to know why I didn't feel good?
I do. I can't remember.
Oh, you'll remember. The night before was 4th of July.
I remember.
And I love mojitos. And so we made mojitos. And I drank 1.5 mojitos over the course of 6 hours. 6 hours.
2 plus 2 plus 2.
I ate lots of food. We were on a boat out on a lake.
Not me, I wasn't there.
Because where Jacob's family lives, their lake still had a professional fireworks show because their fireworks show is over the lake and everyone gets in their boats and boats out into the lake. So it's like perfect for COVID times. Perfect, because you're already distanced.
Probably the only professional one in all of California.
That actually happened, yeah. I was shocked it wasn't canceled, even though it was perfect just because everything else was canceled. So we had to get there in the morning so that because it's a gated community and it's so hard to get in and out of that community on 4th of July. So we got there early and we made food and we went out on the boat. We had a great time. Everything was great. We went home and went to bed, and then at like midnight I woke up and I was so sick. I just felt so horrible. Absolutely horrible. I was like, I'm dying because it can't be from anything I ate. Like, I basically just ate chips and a hot dog. Like, what could be wrong there? And like, I only had 1 drink, 1.5 drinks. So like, it can't be that. I didn't get tipsy at all. Whatever. I was sick all night, all morning. I text her. I'm like, I'm not going to come over this morning. I might come over later. I just feel so sick. She's like, you're hungover. I was like, Mom, I drank 1.5 drinks and I didn't even get tipsy. She's like, oh, take it from me, unless you chugged a bunch of water, you're hungover. And I agree.
Believe me.
She sent me the article.
I had to Google and send it to her.
And I had all of the symptoms. I'm like, you know, you're right. I must have been hungover, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I agree, but it's part of the reason I don't drink very often.
I even ate.
Because the same thing happens to me. That's how I know.
And it must have been, you know, all the food I ate, I was thinking about it after, all the food I ate was salty. So that probably didn't help.
Yeah.
It was really salty, and then I didn't, like, drink enough water. Like, I already don't drink a lot of water during the day. I'm, like, trying to get better at it. But, like, I had a whole water bottle, so I was proud of myself. I'm like, yeah, water bottle.
Not enough.
Not enough. I'll just never drink again, honestly. Because if I'm gonna, there's no,
if you drink a lot of water, you can drink. I mean, don't drink
scary.
like 12 drinks, but you can have a mojito
being
and
sick
not
is
be
the
sick.
worst in the world, so
I
it's not
agree.
even worth it. It's just not.
I think I've had a handful of hangovers in my entire life, and 99% of them, I never even got drunk. It's that
I just feel ridiculous.
I didn't eat, I didn't drink. There was some cause where I didn't even get drunk.
Yeah.
But I had this dehydration reaction.
Yes.
And
Hunter's like,
sick.
are you okay? Like, do you need food? I'm like, she's like, what's wrong? Just got a hangover. She's like, you were totally fine. I said, yep, I know. I know.
You're welcome. I'm pretty sure it's genetic. I also cannot drink wine. I get awful head pain when I drink wine. I don't mean a hangover. I just mean it's like I drink wine and within like 2 or 3 minutes I'm like, no idea why. Whatever. So Sunday she did come over eventually, and we worked on bookshelf. All of that to show you bookshelf.
We worked on it a lot. I mean, I logged 3,000 stitches.
Yeah, I did too. But mainly because there's that Heaven and Earth Designs debacle with the 08 and the 09. It's 08 too. I don't know if you knew that, but now it's 08 and 09. The new DMC colors. So she had sent out the new charts, and so we changed it, and then she sent out a revised version, so we uploaded that one again. So, yeah.
And so we had to transfer all the stuff from the old one onto the new one, like all of our current progress.
Yeah.
So we each logged like.
That's one thing I do wish Pattern Keeper would sync between like devices and things. It does not seem to.
Alright, so as always, I will hold her part, she will hold my part.
And we will wow you with her awesomeness.
Ready? Wow them!
Oh.
I mean, you didn't say you were ready, so I guess that's my fault.
And an astute viewer pointed out that we were going to be in trouble if we both worked to the middle.
Which, like, we both knew, but we hadn't, like, talked about it. We just knew it was, you know, eventually a problem.
So her suggestion was excellent, and we should do it. But it was like, you go down and I'll go across.
Yeah, so
that's
I
plan.
will continue going that way. She will go that way. And then we'll just work our way around the
square.
square.
Then when we get stuck, the person can say, I told you so. And I'm sorry I don't remember who it was. I'm bad like that sometimes, but...
I decided, hold my nap. I decided to start up at the top again. Actually, technically, because we downloaded the chart that was for blind people. So like,
blind people.
For the large.
It's not Braille. It's the large format.
Yeah, for the blind people.
It's not for
so that
blind
means
people.
there's more pages. So technically, I have already passed the page break, so I restarted up here.
I did get to my page break thanks to that.
Hold this up again. I need to make sure I can do it before and after. You got all laughy.
Two blind people. Braille. Yeah, I hit the bottom of the page and then I started back at the top. But I am missing like 3 at the bottom of the page because we were out of needles that were easy to access.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not doing it. I'll do it when I get back to the bottom. I know I'm a bad person.
Yep. Yes, you are. That's okay.
Okay, so we did work on bookshelf, which is what we're supposed to do more often. Woo! Ow!
Ow!
So I had spun Mirabilia. Friday I was still having back and neck pain, and I did not work on it because we went to the cabin Thursday night. And we didn't get there till like 11, so I didn't work on anything Thursday night. Friday I didn't feel that good, so I didn't work on it. Saturday I did, but we left Saturday midday, so I didn't get a lot done. You okay?
I asked if you had a hangover.
Oh, no, I did not have a hangover. So this is what she will look like eventually one day. She is out of print, however, I bought that decades ago, and it was only $10 at the time. I believe she's closer to 100 now if you can find her. I could be wrong. So I worked mainly on the vase. The urn. It's easier to say vase. So, well, that's the vase urn thing. And I did some more of the greenery. But I'm pretty much done with the vase. There's only a handful of stitches like up in here and some down there, and then that's it. The rest is all greenery and beads and awesomeness. So let's see the whole thing. Wop 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 wop. Woo! I mean, I stopped to finish the bottom. Down her little name thing is not completely done.
Can you hold that edge?
Yeah, but well, I put in some of those little berries, those little pinky red.
Yes,
berries.
I see.
So yeah, I'm almost done down there, but I have to do some more backstitch and then finish the little bannery thing and then connect it to the side and this thing that's going to go all the way around. All the way around.
That's some fun counting.
All the way around. Oh, around. Here's my Julie of the week.
Okay.
I was using the color, I believe it's 830, this color, and I was like, it calls for 2. I should have 2. I looked through everything and I didn't have 2 in my bin. 2. So when I got home, I made a mental note. When you get home, Julie, you should check on that. Make sure you have some. So when I got home, I checked, and I only had 1 ancient skein, and I was worried. But you know what? This one is ancient, and that one is ancient. I think they're mostly similar ancient. I don't think you're going to be able to tell, but I got really worried, like, wow, what if the dye lot issue has happened and what? I just don't think you'll be able to see that. What if they're different and like this is the thing that goes around and I've already done part of it with the other one? That's gonna look bad. I would say in that the
Focus. Oh, there you go.
the bottom one almost looks darker, but in real life it doesn't.
Yeah, it's definitely our light at this moment.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, they're very similar.
Yeah, but I was really worried. Like, man, I don't want to take out the part I've already done, and I don't want to have issues. Plus, I don't think this is a full thing, the one I found. So.
I thought you were talking about this green color. You're right. I don't know what that color's in there.
Yeah, that one. So that's her. I would love to finish her this year, but she's big.
Yeah, she is.
Like, I'm not like insulting her. She doesn't need to go on Weight Watchers or anything. I'm just saying that she's a BAP. A big project. That was my clay by Kim. Whoopsies.
Whoopsie.
Wow, look how stained that is from the where the tape came off. It's a little stained. I know you're not supposed to use tape. This is like 20-something years old. And it's way on the outside. It'll be fine. Stop yelling at me. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. How did I manage to get the needle minder in the one place where it like doesn't bend? And this is why I lose all the needles.
Yes,
I actually found one on the floor in the office today, and I have no idea why, because I'm not missing one off the Chatelaine or the temperature tree, and those are the only things I have in there.
So suspicious.
Okay. We have temperature trees, and I have that project.
Temperature trees.
Okay.
Temperature trees.
I did up mine today. I upped mine.
I feel like you said something similar last time,
I think so. I updated mine today, although I had done it a couple days ago. So today's is not updated because I don't know how it's gonna end up. You okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why the color goes all the way over here.
Oh, I want to see the tiny leaf.
Oh, can you tell? Here. Woo! Look, hang on. Put yours up here. Woo!
Woo!
Woo! I counted wrong at some point. I'm not going to tell her. I want to see if she can see my tiny leaf because I had to make a leaf adjustment.
My guess is that one because they're too close together. But
yeah, that's the one.
But I only know because I did it. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. See, I accidentally attached this one there.
See
this leaf, this orange one, was supposed to attach one nodule lower than where it is.
I don't know if you can see, but that's what's supposed to attach.
So it ran into the other one. So I made. It's hot. I made this leaf a little leaf, and you can't really tell. I mean, it looks fine.
It does look fine.
It's a little treat.
It looks totally fine. I only knew because I just worked on this today, so I knew what it was supposed to look like. But otherwise, I would not have known.
Just a cute little leaf.
Your colors are working really well. Like
except I'm surprised by how quickly it changed. Like I didn't realize we go from like winter, huge quotation marks there, to summer, and it just stays that way.
Well, you had a little bit of spring there.
Yeah.
A little spring.
So ours really will be winter and then summer and then winter.
Mine's, springy winter, really cold winter, summer, little bit of spring, summer. But you hit, what, 99?
101.
Oh, she hit 101.
Triple digits.
100 is 37 degrees Celsius, so 101 is probably close to 37.2 degrees Celsius.
Ish, yeah.
Something like that.
Yep.
So when we're screaming 101, you know why we're like hot.
And toasty. Very toasty.
Actually, this Celsius thing came in handy because last night my husband was talking about his 3D printer when he came to bed, because this is what we should be discussing, nice romantic things before bed.
Yes.
He's talking about his printer, and he mentioned that, I think it's a keto back there, that he ran some other program thing, and the difference in temperature was 20 degrees Celsius. He's like, do you know how much that is? And I was like, well, 37 is 100 and 20 is somewhat mild. So I'm going to say it's not, crazy. And he's like, yeah, it's like 70 degrees.
I was going to say 72.
See, temperature tree and FlossTube, it's paid off. I'm learning my Celsiuses.
Wow.
Celsiuses?
I don't think.
Can you have 2 Celsiuses? Or is it just Celsius? Fahrenheits. No, Fahrenheit. No, I think it's just 1 Fahrenheit. So probably just 1 Celsius.
Probably.
And 1 Kelvin.
I was just going to say Kelvin.
Gosh, good crazy. I mean,
go.
Okay. Last project that I'm working on. Last whip. The other spinny winnie was the evening project. Mm-hmm. And it was,
I like your case.
Acorn.
Sorry.
That's in haul.
I didn't see it
we
until
haven't
now.
hauled yet. Cute. So this is some of the acorns. Something fell out. I hope it wasn't a needle.
Definitely was a needle.
From the blue flower. That one. I have only worked on it Monday and Tuesday. So don't don't expect a whole lot, but I'm going to continue working on it
through the rest of the
Wednesday,
week.
Thursday, if I have time. Okay, I always have the problem which way is up. This way is up. Ooh, those she blows. So, yeah, I did stuff.
Can you lay it down a little bit more? There you go.
Every time I look at Needleminder, I think she has black eyes. Doesn't she kind of look like she has black eyes? But she's really lightweight,
Yeah.
so she's okay for this. But I mean, she'll do it before and after, but I did that and a bunch of stuff and that kind of stuff and some stuff down here and that thingy.
You did stuff.
I did stuff.
Stuff.
The bottom line is I did stuff.
Stuff was done.
Yeah, I thought I'd be a little further along, but
You have the rest of the week.
hard. It's tough after work. Like, I want to stitch, but I'm also tired and my back hurts and,
Yeah.
you know, I gotta, like, clean the house and stuff. I'm doing a really good job of, you know, like, keeping up to date on the dishes and stuff like that before I go to bed, and
That's really good.
yeah.
I came home yesterday and there were pans. And it wasn't from me.
Sunday morning I got up and just cleaned. I swept and mopped and did the counters and laundry and emptied the dishwasher, all that stuff, because I'm not usually home on the weekends because of the cabin. So it's
Right.
really hard to get the house clean and still find time to stitch and not feel guilty about it. So if I do the dishes at night before I go to bed, then I don't feel guilty the next morning when I get up, and so I don't spend the whole day feeling guilty, and then I don't feel guilty after work.
Yep.
Guilt, guilt, guilt. Okay, that was all of that. So, last week, I was whining and complaining that I was special. And when we spun the wheel, we spun it 52 times because I had the tablet issue where that's now attached back there for keto. And what am I going to do for the portable version? Well, I think it was that same evening. No, it was Saturday.
Very soon after.
It was Saturday. We came home from the cabin, and my husband said, I bought you something. And he pulled the thing out from behind his back. He bought me a Kindle Fire. So that I could do that. Is he not amazing? He is amazing. So, I bought a case for it, because I'm always worried I'm going to drop stuff. And initially, I was just going to hook this up to that and keep that as travel, because I already had the case. If you can only buy one thing and they're about the same price, I prefer the Samsung, the Tab A.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems to be a better quality and it's a little easier to use. Trying to get Pattern Keeper on a Kindle, it took hours with the help of IT Steve. And we still couldn't get Google Drive to work completely, so we ended up emailing stuff in to get it in. It was traumatic. We got it working. But I would do the Samsung. But the advantage of the Kindle is that I could read off of it. So yeah, so I thought, well, that makes more sense to be travel because I can take that with me. Now I have a Kindle Paperwhite that I usually read off of, and I really like that. But that's hooked up to my mom's account. We all share. I mean, that sounds bad, but she bought it as a gift one year for Christmas, so she attached us all. So all the library books and stuff we do through her Amazon account. And I don't try not to ever buy anything because although she says it's fine and I know it's fine, I feel bad and I don't want to spend her money. Plus most everything's in the library, but every once in a while there's something I want that's not in the library and I think, I'll just go get it and read it, and then I never do. So now I have a Kindle that is attached to my own Amazon, so I could actually do stuff that's more expensive and not feel guilty about it. But isn't that a pretty case?
I love
There
the
was
case.
not a single review on this case, and I was like,
That's
I'm
sketchy.
buying it anyway.
Yeah.
And it came like next day, within a day or two. And it's got the automatic turn on and off.
Uh-huh.
So
Wait,
I
open
really
that
like
again?
it.
Do that again. No. Put it exactly where it was before. Look how it makes us dark.
We're dark.
And now we're light.
Were you more tan?
That was weird. No, I've just never seen it auto-adjust like that. That's very
It
weird.
auto-adjusted.
It's not supposed to auto-adjust.
I put everything that Pattern Keeper could possibly handle on all at the same time because I may never be able to do it again. And then that one's so much easier to get it on because I just use Google Drive. So that has become my official keto tablet, and this is my everything else tablet. So that was really exciting and super crazy nice of him.
And now you don't have to skip as much on your wheel.
True. Now I can spin and win or lose, depending. Last night, something came. I had been looking at this for a while. I mean, not this particular one, but the idea. I mean, months and months and months. And then Leah Levenga, she actually bought one. I think she might have more than one. And she was talking about it on a recent video. And I was like, dang it, I want one. But she mentioned that you can't get the ones on Ada on AliExpress anymore. And I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. So I bought this off of Amazon. And I'm sure I paid more than I should have. And it's not Ada. But I want to start it so badly. It came last night and I was playing with it. It's a beaded cross stitch. Let me roll this for you. First of all, here are the beautiful beads.
Wow, those are pretty.
There's 14 different beady colors.
You so need a tacky bob.
And well, this one I was thinking I might need that mat that a couple people recommended. But there's also something you can get on a finger. It's like a thingy that slides over the finger, and it has like a not sticky per se, but a thing so that you can womp, and then you get a few, and then you can take them off one at a time. So I don't know about that. Someplace in here was the thread, and that's what I was going to show you. There we go. It looks like Nymo to me, but I mean it doesn't say Nymo. But anyway, those pretty colors.
They're heavy.
And then it's like a partial. If you diamond paint, you know, partial, so you don't bead the entire thing. It's not full coverage. It's painted on, whatever. It's not painted. And then you stick the beads on. So it's like this rainbowy fractal goodness. So I'm super excited about trying that. So like everywhere there's that little zipper looking thing, you stick a bead.
I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of, is that this color?
Yes, I was doing that last night. I was watching the Flores Lava because now you've gotten me addicted to that, and the birds like it too.
Yeah.
And so we were all, the birds and the dog and I, we were all sitting in the living room, and I was supposed to be working on Acorn, and I'd worked on it for a little while, and then this came, and so then I was like, my biggest problem, I think, was that. What the heck is that, and where does it go? Yeah, but in the dark last night, I was like, I don't see
I hear
that.
you.
I don't
That was just
see
luck. Yeah, this
Yeah.
does seem pretty fun though. Not
Doesn't
gonna lie.
it?
Yeah, that does seem pretty fun.
Because it's all one color, like the strand.
Yep.
You don't have to like change floss colors.
Nope. That's
So,
pretty cool.
I'm super excited about trying it, but I had to
what's it
show it to
called?
you first. Beaded cross stitch.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't remember if you had said that or
Well, no,
not.
I wasn't sure if you meant though. Is it what's the thing called? Or what's the pattern like called?
No,
I'm like, I don't know. It's that language I don't speak.
Yeah.
Is that Russian? Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, that's
don't know.
interesting.
It was the last one on Amazon. I thought, okay, if
course
this is
it
the last
was.
one, I'm gonna buy it. And it's like only one left, and I was like, okay, they're disappearing anyway.
I actually feel like that'd be a big camping project.
Yes, loose beads, camping.
On
What can
tacky
go wrong?
bobs, it would be fine. Then you don't have a bunch of thread and. I
I'm
don't know, it's pretty cool.
super excited about that. Not like
Are
I
you
need
adding
another
it to your
hobby.
wheel?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just do whatever I want to do. I don't know what I'm gonna
Go
do.
rogue.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Go
I really
rogue.
want to start that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then let me update you on my bobbin real quick. I still hadn't heard anything, and I'd emailed twice, and I bought the thing from Russia in March, and it's still not here, and I can't track it. All the tracking is expired, and so I emailed my bobbin twice, and I didn't hear anything back. And so I went on PayPal, and I was like, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna, like put in a claim. So when I went on PayPal, they said, make sure that you email the vendor through PayPal first. And I was like, that's a thing? And the email address was this. So I clicked on it. It was a different email that I'd been using. So I thought, okay. So I explained my little issue and all that. I tried to be friendly about it. I'm not angry. I just, tried to be patient. But it's been like 3 months. And I know things were slow because of COVID. But my Italy stuff came. So I'm like, And like, you're not communicating. So, So I sent it off. And probably an hour later, I got a response from my bobbin. and they were very, very friendly and explained that Russian Post had denied that there was anything wrong. But in fact, they were taking every package from March until the beginning of May and hiding it in what my head read as hut, but when I reread it, it was hub.
I still like hut more.
In my head, it's still a hut. They took it all, stuffed it in huts. And then the beginning of May, they started shipping things out, but they went newest to oldest, top of hut to bottom of hut. And rather than using airmail, airplanes, aviones, that's Spanish.
So bad.
They were using shipping ships.
Wow.
Ships.
English. Is it your first language?
So, they say they track every day and keep an eye on everybody's stuff, and that mine did leave in May, which I knew because the last time I tracked it, it said May 5th. And then I lost control. I couldn't track it anymore. Mine is on a ship, shipping along someplace in the shippy universe, and it should reach the U.S. in 7 to 10 days, and they will let me know the second it reaches land in the U.S.
Right. Hopefully, unless it drifts
if it's shipwrecked someplace,
or...
that I don't think they're going to tell me. So, mostly I'm relieved that they exist and they responded, and apparently it's my fault for using the wrong email. I was using it through the one that when they confirmed what I bought, I was just like replying kind of to that. So apparently that's a bad thing. You have to use this other one. So mostly I'm just relieved that they exist. They acknowledge, they did apologize. They said, we understand you've been waiting like 4 months, and we know there's a lot of people asking, and we're really sorry, but they literally shipped it instead of flipped it.
Flooped it.
Fliped it. They didn't flipe it like they should have.
Yes.
They shipped it. So
exactly.
Hopefully, in a couple of weeks, y'all will get to see those 3 kits that I bought that I've kind of forgotten almost what. Actually, I know what they are, but whatever. AliExpress, I bought CXC. I bought the 2 label. It arrived yesterday, and it was the 1 label, which I'm not thrilled about, but I'm not going to throw a fit. I'm not going to complain. I'm not even going to mention it, except to you. I'm whining to you, not to them. In the grand scheme of things, it probably doesn't matter. This is a full set of floss. So every DMC color, I don't think the new ones, but all the old ones. So I'm going to have to, go through and make sure it's all there and count it, and cuddle it, and hug it, and maybe kiss it.
It's not in order at all.
No.
Why is it not in order at all?
210, 3823, 3805, 834. I don't know. It's not in color order. It's not in number order. It's not in any sort of trunk. That's white. Oh, this one's smaller. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah. But I mean, the colors do appear to be right for the ones that I recognize.
Yeah.
Not that I recognize a lot
Blanc
of them.
Looks like Blanc.
Yeah, and 210 looks like 210. That's one I recognize. So I will let y'all know how that turns out. If there's extras or if anything's missing or whatever. Okay, that's all. So, spinny weenie.
Ooh. Remember, we have your new system.
Okay, so for this weekend. Acorns. Apparently it's really set on acorns.
It likes acorns. It says it wants you to finish.
I will spin again, but like I said, this may not work, and we'll see. I has thoughts. Depends on what it says. Baroque. I do like Baroque. I will take Baroque to the cabin along with acorns.
Please hold. This is Jacob's dad.
Okay.
Sorry. I wouldn't normally, but hold on.
It's okay.
Hello?
My other was, we installed electricity in the back of the cabin. Leaving him, I stitched while he did it.
Nice.
So that's exciting. So now we have electricity on both sides. No, we don't have walls yet, like wall coverings, but at least there's like outlets. And so technically I could go get my electric blanket thingy and plug it back in and stuff.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice. We'll have, I can charge stuff. And he 3D printed me a little thing for my watch. Because the other watch stand that he had 3D printed me, it's not his fault in any way, shape, or form. It just doesn't hold the watch well. Like, it's too low. It doesn't, it's not a good design. So this one looks much better. So there's that. But also, for Father's Day, Alyssa and Jacob had given him a really old drill press that he wanted. And so we mounted that. We, again, mostly him. I just said a little to the left, a little to the right. He had me hold it up at one point and it started to move and I was like, oh! I got it. But, so we mounted that. So there's a picture so you can see. It's from my stitchy spot at the cabin looking down into the drop down. So, there's that. I sent a picture of. Fireworks, 4th of July. They canceled the
main shows.
Yeah, the main shows. I have never seen so many fireworks, illegal, shot up into the air fireworks as we did that night. We actually sat on the balcony upstairs in the bedroom. I mean, we were outside, so we weren't in the bedroom, but outside the bedroom balcony. And we watched fireworks. And Steve had brought Tango up, and as soon as one of them went up, he was like, nope. He's like, trying to get away. So then Steve had to cuddle with him. So I sent you a picture of Steve cuddling with him on the sofa. That bird was just in his neck like the whole night. And it was just like, help me. But yeah, there was a lot of, there was a drone the neighbors put up with all the fireworks, and I mean it was like a professional fireworks show. And like, well, yeah, the animals didn't like it. It took me forever to find Taco. I think he was under the bed. Dogs didn't like it, and I don't particularly, because we live too close to the mountains, like the dry mountains, that I'm a little worried about a fire, so I don't really like that people are doing it illegally, but at the same time, it's probably the best show we've had.
I'm sure you've seen footage, or well, maybe not, because you don't live anywhere near us, and it might not be where you were, but there's footage all over LA of what the illegal fireworks show looked like. I'll probably post a little clip in here.
Here's everybody following the no fireworks rule in Los Angeles tonight. As you can see, everybody's really doing a good job of making sure that there aren't any fireworks going off.
That's almost exactly what it looked like from our house. I mean, that could have been us filming. But my husband did get a picture of a firework right above us, and I don't remember where he put it, but he put it someplace, and I think she has it. So we'll install that.
Firework.
I wanted to do like a shot so you could see, like, not necessarily panoramic shot, but like video so you could see, but my phone was downstairs and I was upstairs and I was all cuddled in a blanket. Not that it was cold, it wasn't, but you know.
It's nice to cuddle.
Yeah. So I was too lazy to go down and get it, and I knew he was taking pictures, so I thought, we'll just steal one. What you doing?
I actually, oddly enough, am sending that drill guy a picture of it mounted.
Yeah, I wondered if you had. I asked your dad if he had. He's like, no, I just sent it to Alyssa. The guy we bought the drill from, turns out he visits very often right by the cabin, and they got into a whole discussion about. Did I say we bought it from him? Because I didn't buy it. You bought it.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. They got in a whole discussion, and the guy really wanted to see pictures, and so she's sending him pictures. Okay, so that's it for my other. It's now the Alyssa show. It's the Alyssa show.
Oh, you did it happy this time.
Yeah.
Alyssa show. Okay, one, I figured out the solution that I'm pretty sure we're going to use for the guest photos. You'll recall from before that I really wanted guests to take lots of photos, and I wanted all the photos, but I hate hashtags. No one is good enough at technology to figure out how to use a Dropbox or any other digital sharing
Although these
service.
were good ideas, and she appreciates the comments.
But our families just aren't. No. The disposable camera thing didn't seem to be working out. Had a lot of mixed comments on that, and there's a lot of meh, right? And just nothing was settling right, so I just went to Google and I was like, solutions for getting your guest photos, right? Because somebody had to have invented something, and they did. And it's called The Guest.
Dun, dun, dun!
Yeah, it's called The Guest. And so I go in there, make an account, I add all of our guests and their phone numbers. It sends it to them before the event, and they do have to download an app, which sucks, but at least they can do it before the event, so we don't have to have someone going around table to table. Do you need help? Do you need help? Like, it should be pretty.
We'll still have someone.
It should be pretty. You do it ahead of time. You sign up for it. You just download the app, and then you're good to go, right? I set in there, my event is this day, it is this time, and it starts between, it starts here and it ends here, right?
Do you put in a location too? Is it location based?
Yeah, sure. We'll see when I test it out.
You might get some angry pictures of people driving on the freeway.
So, when the event starts, the start time, it sends a notification to everybody who's on the list, and it says, start taking photos, and every single photo and video that your guests take automatically, instantly gets uploaded to the online wedding album thing. So every single photo. So there is none of them picking and choosing, well, this one's the cutest, we'll just send this one. No. You get all of them. Every single photo, video they take auto uploads. Now I understand that might make some people uncomfortable because, like, what if you take an inappropriate picture at my wedding?
What if you accidentally? That's my concern. That I'm gonna use the restrooms, drop my phone, and it's gonna be like an up the dress shot. And
has that ever happened to you?
No,
before?
but it will. It will. I'm gonna be the one sending inappropriate pictures. I guarantee it.
You can turn off the auto sharing feature and then just share through the app after. And supposedly it's really easy to share your photos to it after. But they say, and all the reviews are so positive, it's almost entirely 5 stars, and it's like, we only had 50 people at our wedding, and only half of them actually used the app, the rest of them just weren't interested, and we got 700 photos. Like, that is what I want. I want photos of everything. I want raw, unedited photos of everything. Food, tables, squirrels, drinks, whatever.
I asked how she felt about the video push, and what if someone's filming someone saying bad stuff about her or the wedding with each other?
Then I know who my real friends are.
I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but I'm just saying,
yeah, I
what
know.
if?
I mean, I know when we go to weddings and stuff, sometimes we're like, I don't like how that's set up over there. That's weird. And yeah, I'd be a little like, oh, okay, well, fine. But maybe because everyone knows they have this app, maybe they'll be nicer. Maybe they'll be better behaved. It puts it in all chronological order. Tells you who posted it, so if you do post an inappropriate picture, everyone knows whose picture that is.
Everybody can see it. It's not just she can see it. It's everybody that's involved can see all the pictures in the album.
Yeah,
which is kind of neat if someone gets a good shot of you. Kind of bad if someone gets the drunken falling over the wall into the pond.
Right, but you know what? Those are memories that we need to hold on to and keep.
If I do something stupid and fall into the pond over the bridge thing, I don't want anyone to photograph that or video it.
Well, so we are going to try it out at my bridal shower, which is in the end of August. We're going to try it out, where I'm just going to invite everyone who's invited and tell people to take photos, and then if it works, which the reviews make it sound like it definitely works, then I will find a way to let everybody know that this is our system, and also to get all their phone numbers, because honestly I don't have most of our guests' phone numbers. We used Facebook Messenger for most of it.
Well, just tell people they can't come if they don't give you a phone number, and it has to be an actual phone number, no 555.
Exactly. Let's see what the other thing was. Oh, and then what I was going to ask you about was honeymoon ideas.
I also wanted to discuss the 2-ceremony idea.
Well, that's going to come in right now, too. I'm going to talk about that.
Okay.
So, we're trying to do the wedding September 27th of this year. And it's, honestly, to me, it feels very possible that that's just not going to happen. Like, I'm leaning more towards it won't happen more than towards it will, which is fine.
I'm hoping that's not the case, but right now California's in lockdown for 3 weeks.
Now, the problem is that I have grown attached to September 27th of this year. Like, that just seems like the perfect day to get married. And I joined a Facebook group of brides, and a lot of people are doing what I'm about to tell you. And at first I was really opposed, and now I'm pretty sure it's what I'm gonna do. If COVID says nah, and we're not allowed to do it at the venue.
Na, hey. Oh, sorry.
Then we're going to switch it to next year. And instead of choosing the soonest date, because I really, actually, what I wanted was later in the year. Because the later it is, the more the trees change. And so I really wanted to do it later. So, but what I'm going to do is I looked, and currently September 27th is a Sunday. Next year, September 26th is a Sunday. So we could get married on the 26th, and it'd just be one day off from the day that we actually get married. So what I would do is it would be me, Jacob, immediate family, like parents and siblings. And we'd have a little backyard ceremony, like maybe at a cabin or actually literally in a backyard. Some people even ask their venue if they can do it at the venue. And a lot of them will say, yeah, that's fine, because it's like less than 10 people, right? So we can actually get married officially. I can wear my dress, which means we get to wear it twice. He gets to wear a tux or whatever.
I said we get to wear it twice. Like I'm going to be inside it with you.
But you know what's even cool, which I didn't think about until just this moment, is that Jacob could wear his firefighter uniform for like our personal ceremony and then wear the tux for the real one. So I get to see him in both because I wasn't sure which one I wanted, right?
There you go.
So there's more options. So we'd actually get married, and then our wedding ceremony and our wedding reception would be held almost exactly a year after that, which I thought was weird at first, because it's kind of like you're just posing getting married, but like you're already married, so like you're kind of just wasting people's time. But then if you do it exactly a year out, then it's also a 1-year renewal ceremony. And I think because of COVID, people will understand that a lot better and be more willing to come, because it's like, you know, you guys literally just couldn't be with us the first time and we wanted to get married, but now you get to be here with us as I redo these vows, and as we have this year celebration, you get to be here with us and, you know, have a little party and whatever. So.
I understand it, but I'm old school and I feel like it's cheating. But I told her I would support her no matter what.
You know what's kind of great too is that I've been up and down, and I'm not sure about first looks, but this would kind of be like our own little first look. It would be like our little wedding, and we just get like almost a moment where it's just the two of us, almost, because it's just, you know, parents and whatever. And I think that would be really special. And then when we go to the wedding, like, I won't get my hair and makeup done for our little ceremony, and we won't have flowers or anything, so it's still going to be pretty basic, except for, you know, my dress or whatever. But then when we have the actual ceremony, then we have another moment of like, wow, it's been another, I mean, we've lived with each other for like 3 years, so like that's not special.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it would be really special to be like, we had a year of marriage, and like now look, we have an upgraded like little wedding thing, and it would still be special because I'd look different, he'd look different, and like seeing each other would be like another first
you
time.
Got pregnant in the meantime,
right? Which is different. Possible, but then at least I've already worn my dress once.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna fit in it again.
Nope.
She just informed me there's buttons on it because I didn't help with this dress, so I didn't know there's buttons all up on the back. And she talked to the Belinda today, the photographer, and I call it the Belinda, and the Belinda suggested a crochet hook to
do the buttons.
Do the buttons.
But anyways, all of this double ceremony thing was to say that once I realized that that's maybe what we want to do, I got really excited, because the honeymoon, I've been procrastinating on making solid plans about that, right? Because I didn't want to say book a honeymoon and then we end up having the wedding pushed, and then we're not married, and then we're going on a trip that costs a lot of money.
Going on a trip in a little rocket ship, flying through the sky. Little Einstein.
Yep, there you go.
I never watched that.
But if we were going to have a mini ceremony anyways, then it would be fine, because we actually get married and then we can go on a honeymoon. Well, then Miss freaking Debbie Downer over here started looking up really recent reviews, because I wanted to go to an all-inclusive sandals resort. She started looking up reviews, and basically it sounds like you just shouldn't go during COVID, not only because, you know, it's COVID and traveling and whatever, but everything at the resort is like closed, if they close down randomly, they won't give you your money back. And it's just a lot of bad reviews right now. So I don't want to risk the money and schedule a honeymoon at an all-inclusive resort far away that will likely be a money pit. Yeah. So now.
So maybe you should thank your mother for shaving you thousands and thousands.
Now I'm just sad because I got excited about the ceremony and then we'll have a honeymoon. So now we're back to no idea what we're going to do for a honeymoon.
I told you how to fix this. You do a little mini, like, stay at a cabin, not my cabin, but a cabin type place. A little vacation, little, like, weekend vacation, and then you do the big
When I said that
one.
before, because I said that's what we were going to do, a little mini one, and then we do a big one at the beginning of next year, you said you shouldn't do that because you're never going to get around to it, or things can change.
But now if you have the whole big ceremony, you will. Before, if you didn't, if you just a little blah, then you weren't going to go on a honeymoon later. But if you're doing a whole big wedding ceremony with everything like it was supposed to be,
maybe
you'll go on a honeymoon.
I'm okay
And
with
it gives
doing...
you more time to save up money
I'm
for
totally
it.
good with doing something smaller. I just don't know what to do now. Looking at like Airbnbs and stuff, it feels depressing. I don't want to live in like someone's house and a tract, you know? Like I like mountains. Here's your homework, okay? If you stuck with me this long, here's your homework. I like mountains with balconies and hot tubs. I like the beach. Beach is good too.
She wants to
We live in
relax.
SoCal, so I would be willing to fly, but would prefer not to fly. And my main priority is relaxing. I want to get up in the morning. I want coffee. I want food. I don't mind going out and getting groceries and whatever, but like, I want that option. And I want to go out on a balcony and sit and look at pretty things and not really be around people. And I'm willing to drive pretty far. Like, pretty much all of California is fair game.
I would say also, like, Nevada.
And yeah,
Although Arizona, I don't know if you're going to find
exactly.
mountains. But
Really, I think east is a lot of desert.
what
so.
about Oregon? Oregon's supposed to be
I
beautiful.
know,
I've never
Oregon's-
been.
Well, but like in September, I don't know.
I don't know.
And that's the other thing, like, you know, if you like, I want specifics. Like, you can give me general ideas too, but I don't know, it's just so hard. But if you give me specific recommendations, where's your Kindle? If you give me specific recommendations of places that you've been or seen or heard of, and if you live in any of these, like, areas that would be really cool and you know of places, please let me know.
But
Please.
not like a $10 million private island thing. That's
No, that's a little out of my price range.
Let's go on the lower side.
Like, looking at, like, $5,000 and less.
Let's go less.
Preferably much less, but I don't want
But
to knock
how
out
long?
great opportunities. 7 nights.
This is not a short honeymoon.
No. Jacob has 6 months of paid leave he can
Yes,
take.
but I thought you were going to do the big one when you do the real wedding. So this would just be like a weekend, 3 days.
Oh, no. Just because it's at a less cool place doesn't mean you take less time off.
Do you
7
think
days.
the boss is going to give you time
Yes.
off?
7 days.
I'm not sure.
That's unfortunate.
Depends
7
on
days.
if you keep calling the boss Debbie Downer
Well,
or
you
not.
are a Debbie Downer. Ruining my plans.
I'm a Julie Apple.
Somebody said I should just go to Hawaii and rent an Airbnb, but
Hawaii is expensive. And it's a long flight.
long flight.
And I've heard that they're not really letting people in, and if you do get in, you're stuck.
Yeah, and I don't wanna cause problems. So, yeah. Any suggestions you have, I appreciate it, because we're still just kind of rolling with it.
I would be curious about your opinion on having the 2 ceremonies. Do you think she should just wait a year, or do you think she should do the 2 ceremony
You can
thing?
give me opinions on that. That's fine.
You're not going to offend either one of us.
No, I'll disagree with you, but like it's fine.
She won't do
Cool.
it. She won't type you anything.
No, I don't respond.
I'm the one that responds. And I won't send you angry messages. I won't give you a thumbs down.
See, this is at 5 years, so like it's perfect at 5, and 2020 is such an even number to remember, so it's like easier.
Got married in 98.
That's a hard year. A lot of math you
But
gotta
it was
do.
June 20th.
Okay, well, doesn't matter that much, does it?
Well, you were saying 2020, and I'm saying mine was the 20th. Me. Me, me, me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Wah! La, 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 la. That's Chicago, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. What is that horrible noise?
I watched Hamilton on Disney Plus and loved it, so you should watch it too.
I have not had the chance to see it because she says, one, you need to really pay attention, so no stitching during it. So that
I tried
rules out.
stitching and I just literally couldn't. I was fixated.
That rules out a whole lot of it. 2, she says you have to pay attention so no birds. That's a problem. 3, she does not think my son would like it, and she's not sure if my husband would be quiet enough for me to watch it. So when am I going to have like 3 hours completely to myself on a TV that has it with no noise?
Y'all need to tell her she needs to make time.
I could quit my job.
Do it.
I've tried to quit my job on more than one occasion, and they reject my resignation.
Rude.
So it's not that easy.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye. Thanks for sticking around so long and not
Quite
unfriending us.
miraculous.
Appreciate not unfriending us. Oh, and all of you with FlossTubes, can you make more content? Because a lot of people have stopped, which, I mean, I get it. For mental health reasons and all that, I get it. And some people are just burned out and all that, but I'm really running out of things to watch. I'm starting to put into my watch later all sorts of things that have nothing to do with stitching. So, please, more please.
You need to turn off that sound.
Kindle's making noise. It's grumpy about something. Bye!